Hey guys, it's me, Dal, and welcome back to Reading the Bible. Today we're going to continue on reading through the Bible. We left off at chapter 29, verse 4 of Genesis, in which, if you remember, that is the part where Jacob meets Rachel. And yeah, it's still continuing on that story. So, let's see what happens next. This is the Holman Christian Standard version, by the way. So here we go. This is just after, I think he arrives. Moves here to the city. So, here we go. Do you know Laban, son of Nahor? Jacob asked them. They answered, We know him. Is he well? Jacob asked. Yes, they said, and here is his daughter Rachel, coming with his sheep. Then Jacob said, Look, it is still broad daylight. It is not time for the animals to be gathered. Water the flock, then go out and let them graze. But they replied, We can't until all the flocks have been gathered and the stone is rolled from the well's opening. Then we will water the sheep. While he was speaking with them, Rachel came with her father's sheep, for she was a shepherdess. As soon as Jacob saw his uncle Laban's daughter Rachel with his sheep, he went up and rolled the stone from the opening and watered his uncle Laban's sheep. Then Jacob kissed Rachel and wept loudly. He told Rachel that he was her father's relative, Rebekah's son. She ran and told her father. When Laban heard the news about his sister's son Jacob, he ran to meet him, hugged him, and kissed him. Then he took him to his house, and Jacob told him all that happened. Laban said to him, Yes, you are my own flesh and blood. After Jacob had stayed with him a month, Laban said to him, Just because you're my relative, should you work for me for nothing? Tell me what your wages should be. Now Laban had 2 daughters. The older was named Leah, and the younger was named Rachel. Leah had delicate eyes, but Rachel was shapely and beautiful. Jacob loved Rachel, so he answered Laban, I'll work for you 7 years for your younger daughter Rachel. Laban replied, Better I give her to you than some other man. Stay with me. So Jacob worked 7 years for Rachel, and then they seemed like only a few days to him because of his love for her. Then Jacob said to Laban, Give me my wife, for my time is completed. I want to sleep with her. So Laban invited all the men of the palace to a feast. That evening Laban took his daughter Leah and gave her to Jacob, and he slept with her. And Laban gave his slave Zilpah to his daughter Leah as her slave. When morning came, there was Leah. So he said to Laban, What have you done to me? Wasn't it Rachel that I worked for you? Why have you deceived me? Laban answered, It is not the custom in this place to give the younger daughter in marriage before the firstborn. Complete this week of wedding celebration, and we will also give you this younger one in return for hard, working yet another 7 years for me. And Jacob did just that. He finished the week of celebration, and the bond gave him his daughter Rachel as his wife, and the bond gave his slave Bilhah to his daughter Rachel as her slave. Jacob slept with Rachel also, and indeed he loved Rachel more than Leah, and he worked for Laban another 7 years. And that'll do it. We're going to continue on tomorrow on verse 31 of chapter 29. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Dal, signing off. God bless.